Subscribe. Dillian is a good fighter. It's a hard fight for me, but it's for nothing. I need a world title or a big, huge name. Dillian Whyte, he did well against Lucas Brown, but I need to make a star. So that is what cruiserweight, masquerading as heavyweight contender Tony the Bomber Bellew had to say. He says that although he looks at Dillian Whyte as a good fighter and as a dangerous fight for him, and although he was impressed by how Dillian Whyte did against Lucas Brown, he's not interested in fighting against him, because fighting against him, quoting Tony Bellew's words, is for nothing. He wants to fight for a world title. So he's basically using that excuse to duck Dillian Whyte. Oh, I don't want to fight Dillian Whyte because he ain't a big enough name. I want to fight for a world title. First of all, what the fuck has Tony Bellew done at heavyweight to be demanding a world title shot against anyone? That's the question I have. You know, this guy's going around acting like he got a stacked resume at heavyweight. Oh yeah, I beat all these top dudes at heavyweight, so I want a title against Deontay Wilder or Joseph Parker. Let me not mention Anthony Joshua, because we already know that he's afraid and he's extremely petrified of Anthony Joshua. That's why he never mentions him. You notice how Tony Bellew never mentions to fight Anthony Joshua? It's not because they're both promoted by Eddie Hearn. It's because he's afraid of Anthony Joshua, and he knows Joshua will beat his ass. So he only calls out, he was calling out Joseph Parker when he was a champion, and he calls out Deontay Wilder. Although both of those dudes will murk and walk right through Tony Bellew. You got what I'm saying? But like I said, what has he done to be going around asking for a title shot? Who is he? Who is Tony Bellew at heavyweight? He beat a washed up David Haye, and now he thinks he's King Kong? He got to put in the work. If anyone deserves a title shot and a huge megastar name, it's the guy he's ducking, Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte has been putting in the work at heavyweight. I talk a lot of shit about Dillian Whyte, but he's been putting in the work at heavyweight way more than someone like Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew hasn't done anything. So he's basically saying he's too big to be fighting Dillian Whyte. But dude, you haven't fought anyone at heavyweight, so you don't deserve a title shot. Matter of fact, what you should do is you should fight Dillian Whyte, and then if you beat him, then we could say you earned a title shot. Matter of fact, that's true. You should fight Dillian Whyte, because if you beat him, then we could be like, okay, you beat at least a legit contender at heavyweight, right? At heavy, so you could fight fucking Deontay Wilder now, or Anthony Joshua, although you're ducking him. I don't see, I see right through this. He's trying to say this because he's afraid of Dillian Whyte. You're not getting no easy route to title shots, man. Point blank, period, man. That's all I have to say, guys. Subscribe. Thanks for watching.